I'm John Ryan. I'm CEO and President of Premium Exploration, Inc., which is a Toronto Venture Exchange listed company. The properties are located in Idaho, in central Idaho, about 60 miles to the east of the town of Grangeville, Idaho. And basically the properties are about a 30-kilometer long trend that we have staked up. There's been a lot of historic work on the properties in the past, going way back to the early 1900s. There's a lot of placer mining that happened. And basically the properties are all on top of what we call the Orogrande Shear Zone. It's a shear zone which has been intruded at depth by what's called the Idaho batholith, and that's what produced the gold deposits. The 30-kilometer trend has a number of different resources on it, starting on the north with a property called Buffalo Gulch, then midway down something called Deadwood, and the main flagship is something called Friday Petsite, where there's a 43-101 resource of about 1.2 million ounces already drilled out. So I got involved with the company, took over as president in September of 2013. And when I looked at it and hired a geologist friend of mine named Jim Baughman, who I've worked with in the past, we reinterpreted some of the drilling and we found a couple of high-grade core zones that we liked so much, we began a drill program in 2013, a winter drill program. We're right in the middle of that right now. We've completed 3 out of 14 holes. So the progress we made in 2013 was basically reinterpreting the data, finding this high-grade core, and beginning a drill program. Yes, we have. Actually, we participated, insiders have participated in an early financing we did back in late October. There were 3 of the insiders participating there on a private placement. And the reason we're buying is we believe a lot in this property, and particularly in the high-grade zones, potential for early production. The next catalyst will be completion of this drill program and drilling results released from the drill program, followed by, we will then begin an engineering analysis and begin to design a small high-grade underground mine on this project, which we actually think we could have in production in 2014. The reason for that is that we're on patented mining claims, so it's private ground. We're going to be mining at roughly maybe 150 tons per day and shipping the ore to a custom mill, which is located up near Kellogg, Idaho. And so the permitting actually for that is pretty limited. The CapEx actually is also predicted to be relatively small, so we can actually get into this thing hopefully sometime this year for production. It's actually a flotation process. The mill we'd be shipping to would crush the ore, grind it, and then put it through a flotation circuit. And then following that, they put it through a cyanide leach. They've got a vat leach system, so they would produce a gold doré there at the mill site. You know, I've been involved with a lot of companies over the years and watched a lot of companies, but being a local from Idaho, I followed Hecla Mining Company for many, many years and know a lot of people there. And one of the reasons I like Hecla a lot is because they're very skilled underground miners. I grew up in the Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Wallace. I'm a mine engineer. And you know, I do have sort of a bent towards underground mining, and Hecla are some of the best out there. So, and also Gold Corp, same thing. You know, high grade underground is kind of my forte. And so I kind of watch those companies.